Why is it that you know you don't want me, but you won't leave me the fuck alone? Sir, I don't get it. Do you know how much healing I gotta do to get off your ass? And every time I think I got it all figured out, you always pop back up. Why? Why can't you just leave me alone? Do us both a favor, okay? You told me you don't want me, right? Stand on that shit.
Buddy, this is your one chance to leave me alone with your self-esteem intact.
Yo, so I'm just gonna say it. Men that hold on to women, knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship with them, knowing that they don't want anything serious, know that they just want to play games, but they know that that's a good woman, yo, it's time to let them the fuck go. Because they're just holding you back, and they don't want to be with you. They're just playing games.
It's giving boss beach. It's giving boss beach. It's giving bad bitch. Never ever play me like I'm ass. Never bring a nigga over where I lay my head.
Hey Rych Babes, it's your girl Dyor. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still going through the motions, but I'm feeling a lot better. So thank you all for your patience. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to a Rich Girl's Glow Up. Today we're going to talk about when a man doesn't really want you but still won't leave you alone. Rych Babes, if you ever been in a situation where he's sending mixed signals, 1 minute he's distant and the next he's all in your space, you're not alone. So let's break down what's really going on and why this behavior is toxic. Let's go ahead and look at the signs and the real reasons behind this confusing dynamic. So this behavior often stems from a man's need to feel control or validated, not love. When a man knows he doesn't really see a future with you but continues to entertain you, it's usually because of his own selfish reasons. He's likely afraid of losing the comfort and security you bring while knowing he's not really committed. He wants access to you without giving you what you deserve. This is a manipulation tactic. Here are a few signs to watch out for. Number 1, he's emotionally unavailable. That's one of the biggest signs, emotionally unavailable. If he's hot and cold, or if he opens up to you just enough to keep you invested, but never fully let you in, that's a red flag. He's showing you that he's not ready to offer what you need emotionally, but he enjoys having you around for the comfort and the convenience. Number 2, he keeps you around for his ego. Some men will hold onto you just to boost their ego. They love the idea of you being around and being into them, but even if they aren't serious about you, they will hit you up just enough to keep you hooked, but never make you a priority. If you find yourself constantly waiting for him to call or text or make plans, that's your sign. You deserve someone who's all in. Number 3, he only comes around when he needs something, whether it's physical, emotional support, or even just attention. He's always keeping you around for what you provide, not because he genuinely values you. You're the one always giving but not getting anything in return. Number 4, he avoids defining the relationship. You've been seeing each other for a while now, but when it comes to making things official, he's nowhere to be found. If every time you ask to have the talk about where things are going, he changes the subject or becomes distant, he's showing you exactly where you stand. It's not that he's unsure, it's that he doesn't want to commit. And number 5, you always feel confused about his intention. The biggest sign of all, if you are constantly confused, a man who truly wants you won't leave you guessing. When a man is serious about you, his actions and his words align. If you're left wondering where you stand, that's your answer. So with that being said, my Rych Babes, let's go ahead and get started with this video. I'll come back at the end with my commentary. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. The moment that a man does not give you clarity, The moment that he does not give you clarity, because I'm not going to throw this on him, it's your responsibility to ask for that clarity. And if he still does not give you that clarity when you ask for it, it's your responsibility to analyze yourself and realize when this person is stressing you out or making you anxious or creating confusion, and then it's your responsibility to walk away. Stop worrying about that damn right move. We don't give a shit about that. Worry about the fact that this man has already put you in a position to where you have been confused. And in any dating or relationship, there should never be a moment of confusion, because that's going to trigger your anxiety and it's going to make it worse for you. That's all I got for you, honey bun.
Men can't believe that women are single by choice because most men aren't single by choice. And it's true, most men don't leave women alone. If you notice, a man will stick through a relationship unhappy. He will lie, he will cheat. If he's insecure or jealous of you, he will drain you and try to destroy you just to bring you down to where he is, especially if he feels like you're above him. He'll do everything else under the sun except leave. Even down to the very end when you're done, he's never done. He'll always try to get back with you. Even if he treats you like the woman that he really doesn't want to be with, it always takes for a woman to walk away and really cut ties. Shit, you ask most of them why they single, they gonna tell you, oh, my ex was a hoe and cheated on me. Boy, please, you did her wrong over and over. When she finally did her, now your chest hurt. You don't get to decide how a woman processes the pain that you caused her. And even then, you still didn't leave her alone. It took for her to move on for you to. Dudes will be stuck on the ex from 5 years ago. And if we want to spin a block, we could. Good women never get left alone. We'll leave us free.
The thing about a toxic man is that they will never leave you alone, but they will always let you leave. And when you leave, they will always wait for you to come back, because they know you will when you feel weak. And when you don't come back because they know you're getting stronger, that's when they'll reach out to you. And you might allow your ego to convince you that, yeah, he'd never stay away from me, but don't. That means when he sees that you're getting strong and you're finally moving on without him, he's trying to make you weak again. So he's going to give you sweet lies, sweet nothings, but they will never be backed by evidence. Evidence of change includes the changed behavior. It includes showing up in ways they never showed up before. It includes telling you the truth, giving you the relationship that you've always wanted, giving you the support that you've always wanted. But they will never give you that. They will just give you sweet nothings to keep you from leaving them again. So understand that it's not a flex to say, oh, he'll never stop fucking with me. No, it's not a flex. He will never stop fucking with you as long as you never close that door. But he will never fight to make you stay. Yeah, he might beg. Yeah, he might cry. Yeah, he might slide down a wall, tell you that he'll do better. He swears, he promises, but it'll never change. He'll do that to reel you back in, all to make you land right back on your face.
Bro, I really don't want nothing to do with this bitch, bro. And this bitch keep bothering me and bothering me and bothering me, bro.
Let's talk about it, ladies. So this is what I mean when I be telling y'all, when y'all be dealing with a dude and the dude don't want to be in a committed relationship with you, but he doesn't want to see you with anyone else, so he plays around like he wants to keep you, but he really doesn't. Most of the time, they don't want you, but they value what you do and value the things that you do for them. So instead of leaving you alone, they keep you around to get those things out of you. Then once they're done getting those things out of you, then they kick you to the curb like a bad habit, but in the process, they make sure they drain you of everything that you have and all the love that you have, and they leave you broken. That's how a lot of men's mind work. Not all men are like this, but that's how a lot of men's mind work. It's their mind. It's a I'm gonna get you before you get me type of mentality. So I'm not gonna listen.
It's funny because one of my close female friends is going through the same situation, and I ended up having to tell her the same things I'm about to tell y'all. Now I'm saying it's a lot of guys out there. I'm not saying all. So though a couple of my comment sections say no, we're not all like that. No, I know we're not all like that, but it's a lot of guys that would much rather have more females than just one. So me personally, I don't have to like the girl. I don't have to really have feelings for the girl to want to keep her around. You feel me? Like back in the days, I would rather have like 3-4 girls than just have one, because if one messes up, man, I know one of the other girls gonna stay down. She gonna be solid. Now I hate to say this, but the girls that end up in a situation where the guy doesn't actually like them, but they want to keep them around, they end up getting treated less than or worse than girls that the guys actually want. You feel me? But the guy does this because he know that girl gonna be there regardless. You feel me?
They're gonna keep coming back if you are still stupid. They're gonna keep trying you if you're still available to be tried. He's not coming back because he misses you. He's not coming back because he wants to make things work. He's not coming back because you're the best he ever had. He's coming back to see if you are still stupid enough to give him another opportunity. He's coming back because whoever he fell with last time, he wanted to come back and see if he got another open door with you, because it gives his ego a boost. He's checking to see if you are still stupid. Baby, are you? So the lesson here is some people will come back into your life just to see if you're still stupid. If you don't learn from whatever they show you, they will never stop.
Here's the thing. If you guys break up and he's still bugging you, it is not an act of love. It is an act of selfishness. That is what you got to understand. Like, if he's blowing you up and texting, even though you guys agreed to break up, even though he hurt you, even though all that, yet he has the audacity to look at your social, he has the audacity to bother you, he has the audacity to reach out. That is such a blatant sign of disrespect and the lack of emotional maturity to regulate himself and not think of constantly him as the victim and you hurting him in some way. And don't get it twisted. Don't say, well, it's because he's passionate, he loves me, and he's all that. Girl, love don't matter. Trust and healthy relationships and communication and respect is what matters. Love gets you through the door. Everything else is what keeps you there, and he doesn't have none of it. Which is why I always say, if he is not respecting you, think of it in a physical sense. If you locked all the doors in your house, yet he's trying to get through the window, and you board up the windows, and he's still trying to get through the chimney, that is really scary and really shows who we're messing with. Which is why I say, unfortunately, you got to reach out to 3 people. 1, his current girlfriend. Don't act like he ain't not with somebody. 2, his mama. Be like, yo, come get your son. And 3, unfortunately, this is more common than you think, restraining order. So reaching out to the authorities and giving yourself the time. Because again, your mind, body, and spirit is abundant and you deserve to have peace. And if you put the line in the sand and say, please do not cross it, and they always do, what are we even doing? And if you need help with love and dating relationships, link in the bio. I'd love to work with you.
A man will never leave you or tell you that he does not want you as long as you keep giving him access to you. But what he will do is continually show you he does not want you. So believe what he shows you, what your eyes are seeing, what you're feeling. Do not listen to what he's saying, because one thing I know about these is that they'll tell you one thing and do the opposite. Okay? So believe what you see and how you feel, how that person makes you feel. Because if his words is not matching up with what he's showing you, how he's acting towards you, how he's treating you, then you already know what's up. Believe what he's showing you, not what he's saying.
3 big reasons why he won't let you go even though he says he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. Like, why won't he leave you alone? Number 1, he just likes having you as an option, girl. He likes that you let him come and go as he pleases. You're the good time girl that he can rely on. You satisfy his needs either physically, emotionally, or both in most cases, but he gets to have you without commitment, and he can still roam the streets without feeling guilty because there's no title. He's not cheating. He doesn't want to be tied down, and he wants to keep dating around, but he does like to have you in his rotation. He likes the benefits of you without the accountability. Number 2, he's using you for validation. You giving him your attention and affection boosts his ego and makes him feel wanted. It boosts his confidence that you're so into him. Who doesn't like to feel desired? So as long as you still act like you like him so much and want him to choose you by continuing to reach out, always being available, giving him compliments, why would he get rid of you completely? You're keeping his self-esteem high, girl. Number 3, he wants to stay in control and remain independent. He has no problem spending time with you on his terms when he wants to see you, but he doesn't want you to have any expectations of him like you would a boyfriend. If he's in a relationship with you, he can't disappear for days. He would have to take you on dates, and he would need to communicate with you consistently. He would have to consider you and integrate you into his life. He doesn't want to do all of that, so he remains distant, but still close enough to get with you when he wants it. Girl. Just because he won't let you go does not mean he's going to commit to you anytime soon or ever. I would move on.
You ever ask somebody that you've been dealing with, dating or whatever, to let you go? Like, please let me go. Let me say so, because I've been that girl too. That is the dumbest, that is the most asinine thing that you could really ever do to yourself, because essentially that's what you're saying. Okay? The fact that you got to ask somebody to let you go says this person has been mishandling your heart. They have been emotionally traumatizing you, and you are not strong enough to let them go, so you're asking them, please let me go. If they were decent enough people to let you go, they would not be hurting you and traumatizing you emotionally. And when they say, and most times when you say to them, please let me go, they not gonna say, okay, I'm gonna let you go. Them motherfuckers is gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna let you go. And then you feel all certain type of way about the fact they won't let you go. But that's crazy. Because here's what they're really saying when they say they won't let you go. They saying, no, I'm going to continue to be an emotional terrorist to you. I'm going to continue taking advantage of the weak moments that you have to let my silly ass in. No, I'm not going to change my ways. No, I'm not going to stop hurting you. No, I'm not going to treat you better. But I'm going to keep doing the same shit I've been doing. And I'm going to keep waiting around for them open opportunities that you keep giving me. This is what's really being communicated when you say, please let me go, y'all. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Let your own damn self go. The hell with what they talking about. Set yourself free. Good night. Set yourself free, sis. Free yourself.
I mean, why would they? For so long, they've gotten accustomed to you giving them access to your most precious resource, your energy. And when you have something or someone in your life that you think will always be there, when you've conditioned someone to have a trauma bond to you, not be able to walk away fully, always guilting them and convincing them to take you back, understanding that if you stick around long enough, love bomb them over and over again to give you another chance, after you literally just did the exact same bullshit the last time around that you've been forgiven for, you always think they ass ain't going nowhere. They ain't counting on you being anything other than the empathetic and compassionate person you've always been. And they're right about one thing. You'll still be empathetic and compassionate, except this time, you'll be giving that compassion and empathy to yourself, granting yourself forgiveness for falling for all of the foolishness that you did in the past, healing with intention and understanding and believing at the core of your fucking soul that you'll never, ever, ever, ever go back to what broke.
Real Delulu, yelling out my man for that river bend, river bend, river bend, river.
For how long? Let's talk about it, ladies. For how long, though? Because these dudes will ignore y'all. Like, these little boys that ignore y'all and make y'all feel less of yourself. And then once y'all start ignoring them, they suck y'all back in. And like, okay, he changed because I ignored him. Now he came back. He came back to do the same exact thing. This you got to realize. This is what we're going to have to take it to accountability. If he doesn't treat you right the first time, the second time is the remix. Had a girl. She was like, yeah, he ignored me, yada, yada, yada. So I stopped talking to him and he came back. Gave her chlamydia. If he does not love you right the first time, it's a remix. Y'all not listening.
One of the major reasons why a man will keep you around, even though he will not give you what you need, is because he knows that you're a great woman and you deserve a much better man. And he's standing in the way of that better man.
There are some guys who will do something to lose you or even leave you, yet refuse to leave you alone. And I know that sounds crazy, it's confusing, but the whole point of this is to lose the relationship and the responsibilities that come with it without losing access to you and the benefits that come with that. And the reason why is because whenever a guy does this, he sabotages the progression, the momentum of the relationship and keeps it in the beginner stages with those beginner expectations. So if you ever been with a dude and y'all were talking and vibing, as soon as things started to really get good, he fell back or just went cold or even ghost. But he didn't completely go away. Matter of fact, he came back later with, oh, I just had a whole lot going on. Yeah, what was going on was he wanted to make sure that y'all stayed at that starter point. And so what you would do is the same thing that a teacher would do if this was a student coming to class only for orientation, but when it was time for the test and the finals, they were MIA, they were absent. You know, a lot of women these days will flunk them. No, you don't flunk them over and over again. They know that they're flunking. You expel them. You prevent them from coming in your class, because the more times that you let this flunky come in and take up a seat, the more times you're preventing a seat from what would be a valedictorian out there who's ready to graduate your class with honors. And no, I'm not talking about school.
Friend, he's never gonna leave you alone. He knows that you give him life. You do something for him that no other woman was able to do. Probably not even his mama. You have to be the one to put your foot down. You have to be the one. You're basically enabling the shit he does to you by staying. Because he knows that he doesn't deserve you. He knows that you deserve way more. He knows that he cannot even give you a portion of what you deserve, but he also knows that he cannot go out and refine that again. So he does whatever he got to do to keep you there. But because he's not the man for you, you never gonna feel like it's right. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Seriously, girl, wake the hell up. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself.
Why do you think guys hold on to women that they don't want a relationship with? There are three main reasons why guys keep women around that they're not going to commit to. The first one is the affection, the attention, and the validation of the woman. The second one's tough because he really does like you and care about you. He just has commitment issues and unresolved traumas. But please do not hold on to this fact and keep pursuing a relationship with him if he's shown you he can't give you a relationship. And the third one, and the most common one, is he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too, and he is just getting consistent hookups with no commitment.
He will give you signals that you're not the one. He always tells you you're not the one. The problem is you don't want to listen to it because you don't want to believe your mind, you want to believe your heart. Because you want it to work so desperately, when the red flags come up, you ignore them. You call him, you can't find him. Do you know when you calling your man and you can't find him, you know why you can't find him? Because he don't want to be found. You will get Mr. Right when you believe he's coming and you're ready to receive him. Mr. Right will walk up to you. That's all.
So why do we stay in these situations? It's because deep down we don't fully love or value ourselves. We think maybe he'll change or maybe that you're overthinking. But listen, you deserve to be with someone who is clear about their intentions and values you for who you are. Don't settle for a man who only gives you breadcrumbs of attention. You have to love yourself enough to walk away from anyone who doesn't give you the love and respect that you deserve. So, what do you do if you're in a situation? Recognize your worth, okay? Understand that you deserve better. Set boundaries. Don't allow him to have access to you anymore. Focus on yourself. Pour more of your energy back into yourself. And number 4 is walk away quietly. You don't need to beg for his attention or try to get him to change. The moment you walk away and reclaim your power, you'll open the door for someone who truly values you. So, to all of my rich babes out there, if you're in a situation where the man is sending you mixed signals, and evaluate whether he deserves your time and energy. Don't settle for just being an option. You are a priority. And if he can't see that, then it's time to move on. Love yourself enough to choose you first. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out Rych Milan Co. All the links are down below for all the digital products that will help you level up in your glow up journey. I appreciate all the support that you have been giving this channel, and stay tuned for more content. Stay rich, rich babes.